Welcome to Computer Pile. Whether it's your latest tech, pet gear, or gaming must-haves, or more, we have you covered with honest reviews that you can trust. And if you want to find the best products, follow us now.
Hello there, Amazon. It is Antoine once again from Computer Pile. Let me turn this around just a little bit. That looks good. I look awfully big there. I'm going to zoom this camera out real quick here. Just stay with me for 1 second. I think it looks actually okay, but it looks like I'm just right up on that screen here. I want to give me some room here. There you go. That looks much better. That looks much better. All right, I think we'll take it there. What is this around the corner? Okay, I know what that is. All right, guys, once again, welcome to Amazon Live with Computer Pile. We are calling this our Power Stream. And what we do, guys, is we show you all things that deal with power. You know, our biggest sponsor here is Bluetti. We have tons of Bluetti. I have one on the floor under the desk. We're going to have some great time here with Bluetti today. But before we get to Bluetti, we're actually going to start with the USB charger that got sent to me a few weeks ago. And we actually talked about this quite frequently here. This is a smart fast charger here. It is highlighted in the carousel at the bottom. So if you guys are on Facebook or TikTok, whatever, or wherever you are, wherever we're streaming, you come on over to Amazon. You can see the carousel that's at the bottom, and we have it there. Guys, this is 22% off right now. And let me show you what this thing does here. It is really nice. Now, it comes in two color. I have both of them. I actually have the black one that you see here, but I also have the white one that we're using right there. So it comes with a little power cord. So that's good. It's a power station. This is where you charge. Uh-oh, there goes Shorty. Look like Shorty's trying to get in the stream. What is he doing? Everybody's on my screen knows we have Shorty here. There goes Shorty. What you gonna do, Shorty? You know, ain't nothing that way. Get down. You just all over the place. Shorty don't know what he wants to do. So guys, here it is right here. You can see it has 4 USB-Cs and 4 USB-As. And then there's the plug that you plug it in to charge it. You can set it up straight. What is that called? Vertical. Or you can lay it down horizontal. And you can see that it has the feet here right there where you can, so it won't slide all over the place. But this thing is really good. We use it a lot. Now, this is a 200-watt charger. So what does that mean is each one of these socket takes up or provides power, and the total is 200 watts. So what you need to do is, if you look at the first spot is always the fastest port or the most powerful one. So if you want to do fast PD charging, you want to start with the top one and go down, and you start losing power there. But this is it right here, guys. It is really nice. Fits in your hand. Fits really good. Look at there. Or you can lay it down like that where it won't move. So that's basically it there. So guys, check that out. It is on sale for 22% off. And I just wanted to be transparent. This was sent over to me. Both of them was sent over to me from that particular company. We love their products. We talk about a lot of their products, and they keep coming back and sending us more because people are buying them, and they are really good, and I'm using them. So now I got them. So if you're out there, guys, say hello to me. I haven't got any. If you're on Facebook, put a comment on. I can display Facebook comments. I wish I could display, I'm making all this noise, Amazon comments, but I'm using StreamYard to do my broadcast here, and it won't let me do it. But I can display Facebook comments if you're out there. Noodles says, hello there, Noodles. I'm going to give Noodles the welcome. Here we go. Noodles been rocking with us for a long time. Like to welcome him. So guys, anytime you do hit that follow button, we celebrate with that little doodad there. Guys, we also created a jingle for our company. We're going to show that to you later next. But I want to go to the next item. This is by NU. This is, I'm telling you, this thing is so awesome. But this right here is highlighted in the carousel. This is a portable charger. And this thing is, let me see how many milliamps it is here. Let me see how many milliamps this one is here. Okay, it's 10,000 milliamps. That's very powerful. It has two, as you can see there, two USB-C spots there that are in and out, and one USB-A. Really nice. Has a little power button right there, but basically you just plug it in, it starts charging up your devices. And I use this so much. I actually took it. Did I take it with me? Yeah, I took it with me when I went out of town because my phone is like 4 years old. And if you know anything about a phone, it starts to lose its power. Icy says, what's up? Thank you, Icy. So I use this to charge up my phone. Let me show you how it works right now. I was actually using the Blue Yeti to charge my phone. My phone always is dying. So right now it's at 69%. So what I do here, I'm just going to set it right there. And I have my cable plugged in. But look, you don't even need the cable. This is one thing I like about this thing. Guys, right here, look at this. This is the unit. This is the cable. The cable is the handle. This guy is cool. You can't tell me this is not cool. So what you do is you just pop it out. Look, it just pops right out. There you go. So now I got my cable. So I won't have to worry about taking a cable. I'm going to plug it into USB-C. Plug it into my phone. Watch this. And there it is. You saw now it's charging up my phone. Man, this thing is really nice. I'm at 100%. I like to keep this thing charged. Whenever I use it, I charge it back up because I never know when I have to use it again. So guys, this is a cool item. It's on a great deal. Thank you for those that are clicking on the carousel on Amazon. That helps us out a lot. But this is awesome. I'm telling you guys, check this out. You will absolutely love it. We're going to go to our next item. There's another one that they sent us by Inuit. Now, this one is a little different. Let me pull up the product page for this one. Let me get that one for you because we got a video for that. Let me make sure I spell it right. Let's see if we can pull it up. There it is. All right, so I got it here. So let me share the screen. I'm going to show you, we created a video for this. So I'm going to show this to you. We're going to add it to the stage. All right, here's the video that we created. It is highlighted in the carousel. But before I highlighted that, let me show it to you. Here it is right here. So this one is the Ultra Slim 45 watt fast charger. And it's 10 milliamps as well. But this one, you can see it has that little foot there that gives you some indicator of how it's charging. The other one had a nice screen on it. And it also it connects or clamps on to your phone like a magnet. So let me show you the video that we have here. Here it is right here. Oh, I had it up here. No, here it is right here. Here we go. All right, there it is, guys. I'm telling you, are going to like that one. Either one of these are going to be nice. Look at that. There is a deal, and it says what? Selling fast. For look at the price here as the time of this live, $18.67. Hey, we got a comment on Facebook. Let's see what it says here. Tony Evans says no volume. Okay. Maybe that was no. Can you hear me now, Tony? Thank you for letting me know. He said there was no volume. That was interesting. You know what? I probably did not select the volume. Let me play that again. Thank you, Tony. Let me do that again. I remember I didn't select the volume on that. Thank you so much. See, I'm supposed to have moderators here. They don't ever help me out here. Yep, I did not click on the sound. Look at there. So there it is. I clicked on it now. I'm going to run that video back since Tony said there was no sound. Thank you, Tony. All right, let me know if you hear it this time, Tony. Here we go. That's my buddy, Tony. So let's see here. Let me find that video. Okay, here we go.
Alrighty, so here we go. We have the wireless corded charger. This is a power bank, over 10,000 milliamps of power that goes through this unit here. It also has a kickstand that you're able to open and close so you can prop your phone on. And this also has two ways to charge. Number one, it has the wireless piece that you can actually hook on the back of your MagSafe phone, and it automatically clips. And as you can see, it's super strong. And I actually gotta pull a little hard to get that off there. And it also has this cool little cable as well that you can plug directly into the bottom of the phone or device that you're trying to charge. I'm just going to put that back in there. And then as you can see, you can charge it here, which is the USB port C. So once again, it has also the light indicator to let you know that it's charging. And here, this button on the side will turn it on and off. And once again, there goes the MagSafe. And like I said, it's super powerful. So this is nice, clean, and compact. Great usage for you.
All right, that was really good, guys. I'm telling you, that thing is really nice. And as you can see, I don't have it. My son took it, and I wouldn't let him take the little one, though. He took that slimmer one. You can see this one's a little thicker. I like this one. It fits in your pocket. The other one kind of clamps onto your phone. These are really great, guys. If you're ever running out of power, it is good to have. Now, I'm going to get to some other power units. I'm going to save the Blue Yetis for last because I love those. You know, I can talk about those all day. So I'm going to talk about this power strip that I have. I actually sent this to my mom, and I went down there just a couple of weeks ago and saw it. All right, man, she is really using it. But, guys, this is a surge protector. This thing is really nice, and it comes with 8 widely used outputs. So look at here. There's 4 on the top. You get 2 on the side. That's 6 so far, and 2 more. That's 8. And I like the way how they're really spaced out, where you can really use the adapters. Really nice. And so let's look on the side. So you can see the look at there, man. And look at there. You have some USBs here. You have 1 USB-C and 3 USB-A's. And man, my mom had this thing filled to the max. There was a few USBs free, but she had all this stuff plugged into. Guys, listen to me. If you have any device, it should be going through a surge protector. You know, people say, oh, my device stopped working. Well, you're probably plugging it right into the wall. You're not using a surge protector. All these spikes are hitting your device, and over time, they're going to fail. So you get the surge protector, which is going to protect you from those surges. So, guys, this is really nice. It comes in different colors as well, pretty long. Now, one thing I like also, it has this flat head plug here. So normally you use this to extend the outlet. Normally, let's say you have an outlet behind a dresser or a hard to reach outlet, and you don't want to be fumbling. You just plug this in and boom, you have it. I use this so much, man. I tell you, I have probably 3 or 4 of these here. I don't know how many. Every time I buy them, my son would take it for his fish tanks, and I got one over there for my standing desk where I preach from on Sundays. But then I got this one also for the desk, and we just use it all the time. So, guys, it's in the carousel. It is only let's see here. If you're a Prime member, I think it's $9.99. If you're not, it's $12.99. It is a great deal, guys. Check this out. Also, you can mount it on the wall. I don't know if you can see that. It's not showing really well, but you can mount it on the wall. But really nice, guys. Really, really nice. I got one more little power thing we're going to show you, and I love this. I have 2 of these. This is from Power UI. Here we go. This is a 6 plug. Now, we already talked about the other one that extends out the outlet, but this one is you can reach the outlet, but you want to expand the outlet. So we have a lot of choices here. Now, this one is it is a power surge protector once again. It also comes with a light, like right here on the top. You touch it, and the light comes on. Really nice. You can control the intensity of the light. So right here, I got the white one here. You can't see, it's really washing out on with my camera, but it has 6. So normally this is going to take up your whole outlet. So it's only got one spot, but it takes up your whole outlet. But you have 2 on the front, 2 on the side, that's 4, and 2 on the side, that's 6. Then this configuration, now they come in different configuration. This one has a USB-C and a USB A right there. So you can use that. Now it also, you can see right in the middle, it has a hole. Guys, this come with a support screw. I was trying to use this without the support screw. You cannot do that because this thing is, look, it's thick, it's top heavy, and it was just falling over. Make sure you use the support screw. That's all you have to do. That's the only installation that you have to do. Really, really nice, guys. Check this out. This is on a great deal. Let me show it to you here. Right there. There it is right there. It's $13.98. These are the different colors it comes in. And then this is the light, how it looks. Since I don't have it plugged up, you can't see it there. Actually, let me see if I can plug it in the blue. We'll do that later. I'm getting all complicated. But there it is right there. See, this configuration here had 2 USB A's there. So make sure you look at the configuration that you get. Yeah. So there you go. So guys, those are, I'm going to put this back in the box. Any questions so far? Those were we're about to get to the big boys here. I know everybody want to get to the big boys. All right. Any questions before we get on to Blue Yeti? We are about to go to Blue Yeti. Can somebody say Blue Yeti in the chat for me? Tony, put another comment in so I can display it on the screen here. I like doing that. All right, let's see. We're going to start with the small and work our way up. How about that? All right. Pizza Noodle says pizza. Oh man, that sounds good. We're going to hurry up. But guys, this here is the Elite 10, and I was super excited to get this because they sent it to me before it was released. They're like, "Oh, we're sending this to you to get used to it." And man, my son has been taking this thing everywhere. This is a let me see here, a 200-watt unit. Now, what are these power stations? These power stations are nothing more than a battery. So you charge the battery up, and then you use the battery and you recharge it. Now, what makes these nice, these can be powered using solar panels, and you charge this up. Guys, this thing is so small, you can take it with you. It's like under 8 pounds. You take it, you can pack it with you. Look, so I'm going to give you the characteristics, and these characteristics will probably be for all of the units that we talk about. But first, it has a beautiful display. Here, all of these can connect to the mobile app via Bluetooth, so you can connect to it and control it via the mobile app. So you got a beautiful display giving you input, output. You have your USBs here. This has 4. It has 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-As. Also, you have a DC input. This is where you use to charge up the unit via solar power. And then over here on the side, you have one AC output right here where you can plug in an AC and just use the power. And then this is an AC input. This is where you charge it up when it's connected to the grid. Has a great handle, you can see there. Has little feet at the bottom. But look here, we're not done. On the side, what is this? Okay, that's where you Okay, that's the DC input. No, that's the DC input right there where you charge it up using solar panel right there. Now, this is the DC output. So there's a connector for the DC output. So this is the DC input, the little yellow one. And then this is the DC output. And then over here on the back, which is really nice, it comes with a light. It comes with a light. Look, you just push that on, look, and the light comes on. That's a flashlight. Boom, you get an amber color. Push it again, it functions as a SOS. Now, you tell me that's not cool. Then you just hold it down, and it cuts off. Guys, under 8 pounds. Look at there, very light. You can pack this thing. Think about it. Wherever you need power, you just take this with you. This is really cool. And I forgot to tell you this. Let me see if I got it. With every purchase of the Elite 10, and guys, it's a great deal right now. With the Elite 10, you get this mystery card. It's in every box. It has a mystery card. As a matter of fact, it's a new month. I need to check. I didn't check mine this month. But you can win a prize each month by going to the Blue Yeti website and checking your card. I'm not going to flip it over because it's got my code and stuff on the back. So you might try to screenshot it and get my prize if I want. But every purchase of the Elite 10 comes with that mystery card. Now, remember, this is 200 watts of power. You can charge this up via solar panel. You take it with you. It's only 7.9 pounds, 8 pounds, and you're good to go. And we grab this thing all the time around here. Let me see what its percentage at. Okay, we got it at 92%. Yeah, so we've been using this thing, and you just hold the button down, cuts it off. All right, so that's 200 watts. So now let's go to this. Oh, actually, I got a video. Yeah, I got a video for this guy. That was the Elite 10. Right, here we go.
We got this awesome Blue Yeti Elite 10 mini power station. This thing is awesome. You get a DC button here. You get a nice power button that lights up green. You get an AC button. You get four USB, and you get a nice DC output as well. And on the side here, you got a fan and a nice DC input option as well. And on the back, you got a nice light on the back. You have different lighting modes. You can send SOS things like that through the back of this unit, and on the side you got your AC output and your AC input as well, which is nice. And you have a nice ergonomic handle. You can take anywhere. I took this all over because this thing only weighs 4 pounds. I put it in the van, and I'm in the wilderness. I love this. And you have these nice little stoppers so it doesn't slide off anywhere. But this is nice for everyday backup. If the power goes out and you can charge your phones, your drones, your laptop. This is really good for camping, travel, or like I said, emergency backup options that you can have around your house. Overall, I love the compact, powerful size, and I definitely would recommend.
All right. We have a question from my friend. He says, how much does it cost? Facebook on the video, brother. All right, he's on Facebook. Yep. Yeah, so if you are a Amazon Prime member, it's $119. Let me show it to you here. Right here. Here it is right here. And it comes, Tony, it comes in many colors here. Right there, it comes, well, like many color. There's a meadow green, and then there's elite gray. But there it is. But if you're an Amazon Prime member, it's $119. I mean, I tell you, I love this thing. It's just so small. Kid, it's good to give to your kid that's in college or whatever. I mean, you can just take this power wherever you want to go. Now, stay tuned. We have some more units now this is we're at the bottom. This is the bottom unit. Well, I shouldn't say bottom. Let's say entry level unit. This is the entry level unit. It's 200 watts of power. Guys, you have an AC output right there. You have all the USBs to charge those phones. Just really, really good. Now, we're going to get to the next one. Now, this is 200 watts. So now we're going to step it up. Our next guy is this guy right here. Oh, man, I love this guy. Let me highlight it in the carousel. I'm going to highlight this in the carousel. Oh, man, I love this one. Tony, you might want to look at this one. This one's bigger. This is 300 watts. You're getting some power now. Boy, I'm telling you, I love this one. One, it's bigger, more power. So you got a nice, pretty display here. Once again, all the information connect with the mobile app. I'll try to show you the mobile app. I might can even get it on the screen here. But here you have your DC input where you charge it up using a solar panel. Why is that important? Let me tell you why that's important. Well, I got my cup here. Let's say, for example, your power goes out, God forbid, for 3 days. Well, you done used it the first day, drained the battery. Now, how are you going to charge it up? You can't use the AC input right here. You get a solar panel and charge it up. Man, I'm telling you, this thing is really nice. So now you have your DC output. This is like your old car cigarette lighter. So you can charge this thing up from your car as well. And then you have your DC output. Now, this one has one USB-C 100 watt, two USB A's. Then you have two AC outputs there. Man, that's really nice. That total 300 watts. Then we're coming on the side. This is where you charge it up with your AC input. There's your grounding screw if you need it. You see holes here to vent the battery. There's nothing on the back, nothing on the side. And then you have your non-skid pads there at the back. And then look here, nice handle, very lightweight. Let me tell you what the weight of this one is. I think this one's like, let me see here. This one is about 10 pounds. Let's see. Oh, well, no, it says this one. Oh, this one's 7.9 pounds. I was wrong. Guys, this first one is 4 pounds. This one's 4 pounds. I wanted to make sure. This one's 7.9. So that's not heaven at all. 7.9, 300 watts of power. If you are a Prime member. If you are a Prime member. This one's 139. So you got a decision to make. I can't tell you which one to make. But you get more power, 139 if you're Amazon Prime. Great reviews. Look how many reviews, over 991 reviews, 4.4 stars. I love it. I would have gave it a 5. I don't know where they got that rating for. But guys, we have a cool video on this one. I got to show you the video on this one. This is the AC2A. Here we go.
Hey, we're here with a Bluetti AC2A, 300 watts of portable power. Let's go. Right, we are here with the Bluetti AC2A. There are 300 watt portable power station. Right here, you see the DC input. This is used where you can charge it up using a solar panel. This is your DC output, as you know, your old car cigarette lighter. You can see that that's there. You have your DC section, which covers this section, and your USBs. We have one USB 100 watt, and then we have two USB A's here. You have a beautiful display here that tells you the input, the output, the percentage of the battery, and a time. And then we have your two AC outlet here, totaling 300 watts. It is very compact. You see you have a nice handle here to carry it. It's only 7.9 pounds and it gives you 300 watts. Very good. Check it out. Where you can also store little things here on the top there. Got a nice groove, but really good. Also, it comes with you can download the mobile app where you can control each section of this unit. If you hold down the power button, you see off, it cuts the unit off. Push this button, it cuts it on. Very good unit, the AC2A by Bluetti. Check it out.
All right, guys, there it is. I'm telling you, this thing, I love it. Man, I use this like for my standing desk. Like if you do any type of photography or anything like that, guys, Well, anywhere you need power, we use it around the house. Instead of pulling out extension cords, we pull out Blue Yetis. This thing is really nice, and it's only $139 if you are a Prime member. This is 300 watts. We're stepping it up. So let's see where we're at now. So if that's 300, let me see here. Do I got another 300? Let me see. No, we're stepping it up. Okay, so we're out of the 300. Let's go to the next unit. Now, this was my very first unit that I have. This right here. I'm moving them all around. Let me actually put that there. This will be actually pretty good. This was my very first unit that I ever got. They sent this over to me. And let me be clear, all of these were sent over to me, guys. All of these were sent over to me by Blue Yeti. But this is the EB3A. This one is an older model. This one, mine is about 2.5 years old, maybe 3 years now. I think it may be 3. But this is 600 watts of power. So we done went from 2, 3, now we done double it. We're at 600 watts of power. Now this boy has some features. Let me talk about it. Well, basically you can see your AC or your DC output, your old car cigarette lighter right there. Then you have your AC input on the front. I like that. This unit has everything on the front. Now, you have a beautiful display here. I'm going to push this button. You can see the display. It gives you tons of information. Also, it has a built-in flashlight. You push it again, it gets brighter. Push it again, functions as a SOS. Push it again, it goes off. That's one of the few that has the built-in flashlighter until they came out with this one last month that put the flashlight in the back. But this one is the one of the ones with the 600 watts of power with a flashlight built in. Then you have your 2 AC outputs right here. Man, pretty nice. And then you have your circuit breaker there. This is your DC input. This is where you charge it up using a solar panel. But we're not done. Right here on the top, it has a wireless charging station, 15 watt. You see the, I'm gonna cut the light on. You see the hideaway handle. So when you're charging on the top, why is that important? Because that frees up you using an AC output or your DC. So now you have another output source. Man, really nice right here. Now, so let me give you a 360 view here. So you got the holes there at the bottom, then nothing on the back, then holes at the top, create a nice circulation there. You have your non-skid there. And we have a video on this one as well. Let's show the video. This is the EB3A. I am going to show that now.
Whoa, look what I have. The EB3A from Blue Yeti. 600 watt of portable power. It's ready to go wherever you are. All right, we are here with the EB3A. Man, this is a nice unit from Blue Yeti. This is their 600 watt portable unit, and it is loaded with features and technology. Let's go over some of the features really quick here. Basically, you see your DC output, as you know, your old car cigarette lighter here. You can also use this to charge up the unit right here using solar panels. You have your 2 USB-A, 1 USB-C, 100 watt, really good for your laptops, cell phone. You can see right here, it has a light built in, which is really nice. So you push that on and you push it in, it gets brighter. And if you push it the third time, it functions as a SOS. Then right here, this is how you charge the unit up. This is your AC input here. And then here's your 2 AC outputs right here where you can plug in your devices. Now right here on the side, it's used to vent. You can see it's used to vent. And then at the back, there's nothing on the back. And then at the bottom, it has these non-skid pads here, so it won't be sliding all over the place if you have it in a moving vehicle. You can see I have the display on. It's very clear. Also, you can download the mobile app that gives you all this same information, and you can also control the unit with the portable app. But there's one more thing here. On the top, there's a 15-watt wireless charging. So that frees up ports here on the front where you can just lay your tablet, cell phone, or what have you that charges wireless right here. You have 15 watts of charging power. You have the hideaway handle, only 10.4 pounds. Man, this thing is really nice and light, and I love it. It's great travels well, really nice, guys. Check this out. This is the EB3A from Bluetti.
All right. You guys got to see Shorty there. He loves to get in our Bluetti videos. He ought to be a sponsor. I need to reach out to them and say, hey, let my dog be a sponsor here, guys. So here we have it right here on hand. The EB3A, 600 watts of power, wireless charging, the only unit that has wireless charging, and it has a flashlight built in. Let's check the price on that. If you are a Prime member, let's see what the price is on this one. This was a tough one. I don't know which one you go with on this one. I just love all of these. It's $199, guys. Look how many reviews there, 5,949 reviews. Like I say, I'm a little partial to this one. This was my first unit ever, but these new ones are, I got to tell you, these new ones are awesome too. So anyway, that's 600 watts. We're going to put that guy down. We're going to go to the next 600 watt, which I got right here in my hand. I'm going to use this one to prop it up. Now, this one's really cool. Let me select it in the carousel. You only know what the carousel is if you're on Amazon. So I'm going to go here to, this is the Elite 30 V2. Man, this is awesome. So that was the older model, 600 watt. This is the newer model, 600 watt. This is the Elite 30 V2. And look at it. You know, it looks kind of similar, but it doesn't have a light. It doesn't have a wireless. So all of those are nice, guys, but this is a newer one. So you got to make a decision. I can't tell you. That's why I'm just showing it to you. You got to decide what you want. So you got a beautiful display there. I'm at 75. I need to get some charging on that. I like to keep these guys charged up. You just never know. You have your DC input. This is where you charge it up using your solar panel. You have your DC output. Like I say, all these units are going to be pretty much the same. You have 12-volt outputs there. You have 4 USBs there, 2 USB-As, 2 USB-Cs. Then you have your 2 AC outputs right there. Coming on the side, you have your AC input. This is where you charge it up when it's connected to the grid. That's just plugging it into your wall. Your grounding screw, you have your holes there. Look, you can see inside of the unit there. Look at there. Man, what a good view I'm giving you guys. Then down here in the back, there's nothing there. Coming around back to the side, of course, the feet at the bottom. Nice handle, really easy. This is 3 your Elite 30 V2, guys, 600 watts of power. So that is it right there. Let me show you how easy it is. We haven't done a demonstration today. Time for a demo. Time for a demo. So, guys, I got a desk fan here, just a little old desk fan. So think about it. You can just lift this little guy up, take it wherever you want to go. You know, camping trip, going through the woods. I don't know where you're going. I went to an Airbnb. I took mine. My son said, why are you taking this to an Airbnb? I don't know. It might lose power. So anyway, so I'm going to cut it on. You can see the light there. I'm going to tap it again. The screen comes on. And then you have these buttons here, DC or AC. The DC covers this section here. It is clearly labeled. And then you have your AC here. So I want to use the AC section. So I'm going to hit the AC button. It illuminates. I'm going to plug it in just like I plug it into a wall. So think about it. You're taking your wall outlet with you. That's amazing. And then I'm going to cut the fan on. And I cleaned the fan. If you've seen my previous live, man, this fan was filthy. So there it is. Now I got the nice fan. Now that's low. It's not even pulling hardly any power there. Let's pump it up here. Let's put it to the fast setting. There you go. So you can see it's adjusting here about the size, but it's not even really hitting anything there. It's saying like, hey, you got any more to throw at me here? Not even doing anything. You can see my Wi-Fi showing the Wi-Fi. This one has Wi-Fi built into it, so you can control it remotely there. So really nice. And you can see there's the fan on. So I'll cut that off. So that's how it works there, guys. Really cool. I do have, I got this old iPod. This thing's old as dust. And I'm going to charge this up. This is using a USB. So now I got to turn my DC section on. I'm going to turn the AC off. I'm going to turn the DC on, plug this in, and let's see if, and there it is. It starts charging my iPad pod. This is a pod. That's, you probably, anybody don't even remember what this guy is. He's old. So it's charging it up though. But anyway, I'm going to unplug that. But guys, that is the Elite 30 V2. Now watch this. I'm going to hold the button and it says off. I got to make sure I cut these guys off. I'm going to put this one back here. Now that one comes in different colors. Let me show you the page there. Let me get some of these closed here. I'm going to show you the product page really quick on this. So let me show it here. Okay, here's the product page. It's $204. Are you serious? Wow. This is a limited time deal, guys. Whoa, I didn't know it was that price here. Let me click on it. That's pretty good. I never know what these prices are here. So there it is. It's 600 watt. Guys, it does a power lifting up to 1,500 watts. That's pretty nice. There's your Amazon choice. And these, look at the different colors here. Which color do you like? I want everybody right here to type in, Tony, if you're still with me, let me know which color of this unit you like. So guys, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, type in what color you want. I'm going to go over the colors. Here's blush pink, glacier blue. I actually got glacier blue. Oh, I got two of these units. I forgot I do. I got two of these Elite 30s. I got the glacier blue. I sure do. And I got the meadow green. And I got this one here. I just showed you that one. So there you go. Nobody put the color. Is anybody still with me? Are you there? Guys, somebody put the color for me. Put the color. Which color do you like? All right. Thank you. SNK said green. Icy says here. So green looked like it's winning. Tony, if you're there, let me know which color you like. Tony, all right. Tony's still with me. Oh, man. Everybody likes the green. Tony said the metal green. Let's go to it. There it is, the metal green. That is nice. That is sweet. All right. All right, so guys, we're going to go keep it moving here. We're going to go to our next item. Let's see what the next item is. Okay, so that's 600 watts. So let's go. Now we're on to 700 watts. All right, so that is the 50B. So let me find him. There he is. Oh, man, that's a good deal. Wow. Man, they got all these deals tonight. Let me see here. Let me move this guy. This might be too big to set this guy on. Let me see. Oh, no, he's fitting. All right, guys, here we go. This is the AC50B. He is highlighted in the carousel right now. Let me click on the page here. Let me show you this. So there it is right there. It's showing 259. There it is right there. Let's pull it up. So, guys, this is 700 watts of power. So we're moving up. 700 watts of power, power lifting up to 1,000. That means it can use a device that's up to 1,000 watts, but it's going to peak out at 700 watts. So really good there. So there it is. It's 4.6 rating. Pretty good rating there. Look at there. Let's show it to you live. Let's just show it to you live. Let's see what the weight on this guy is here. We're at 700 watts. Let's see what the weight of. All right, this is 14.8. I can still lift that. I can still in my lifting range. Let's see here. All right, there we go. 14.8. Call it 15 pounds. All right, so now they had a little thing here. I lost it. It came off. But this is where you do your DC input, charging it via your solar panel. You have your DC output. You have your beautiful display. This unit was, oh, that's right. I was using this unit. Now I'm at 44%. I got to get on the ball here. Guys, we use these units. I told you we use them. Icy said blue on the other unit. Okay, good. So then we have our 2 AC outputs here. There's our button. This configuration is 2 USB-C and 1 USB-A. And then on the side, this is where we charge it up using our cable. That's our AC input. We have our grounding screw. You see the holes there. Nothing in the back, coming around the mountain. And then the feet at the bottom. So this is 700 watts of power. Now we're about to get to some bigger units. I'm going to speed this up. I did not mean to be here this long, my goodness. But guys, this is the AC50B, 700 watts of power. Call it 15 pounds. They say 14.8. That's 15 pounds. Really nice, lightweight. Remember, you're taking this with you wherever you can lift this and go. Look at here. Let's go. We're going. So wherever you take this, you can lift it. You have power. So really nice. Now we're going to get to this other guy that I have. Matter of fact, I am going to set this guy down. We're about to get to this next one. I didn't even show you the video on that one. So let me show you the video on the 50B here.
All right, we are here with the AC50B from Bluetti. 700 watts of portable power. Let's take a look. All right, let's look at the AC50B from Bluetti. 700 watts of portable power. As you can see here, it has a DC input for your solar panel charging. Also, it has a car DC output for your old car cigarette lighter. We have a beautiful display that gives you tons of information, input, output, estimated time of use of battery. Also, we have our 2 AC outlets right here. And then we have right here, we have 2 USB-Cs and 1 USB-A. This is going to be great for charging up your cell phone, laptops, or any USB device. This is a great unit, only 14.8 pounds. As you can see here, it's very light. I'm lifting it with one hand. This is really great for taking on your camping trips, using around your house if your power ever go out, but just taking this wherever you go. Also, it comes with your AC charger to charge up the unit. It comes with your solar panel cables and also your car charger. You can charge this up using the car as well. Also, you can connect this to the Bluetti mobile device and control this unit via your mobile device here. Right here is where you charge it up with your AC. It's well vented. In the back, there's nothing in the back or nothing on the side. This is a great unit, the AC50B from Bluetti. Check it out.
All right, man, I tell you, I'm glad I showed that video because you got to see the mobile app there. Just really cool, man. So that was it. That was the 50B. We're going to go to our next big unit here. Man, this thing is really nice. Let's see here. We got some big ones coming up here, and we do have them here on hand here. Now they're going to get a little heavier now for me. So let me see here. I'm going to go to the Elite 100. I just love this one. I've been saying that about all of them, haven't I? But I do. Now I'm going to have to lift this guy up here. He's on the ground. Whoa, man. Oh, I can't do one hand on that one. Woo, that's a heavy booger right there, boy. That's a heavy booger. All right, let me see what the weight is on this guy. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about him. All right, here we go. Here's the Elite 100 V2. This guy, oh my goodness, you're serious now. I'm telling you guys, I like this one. We're talking about some sis power here. It's 1800 watts. To give you an example of what that means, we've talked about a 200 watt. We talked about a 300 watt. We talked about a 600 watt. And we talked about a 700 watt, did we not? Well, that equals 1800. This one unit will handle all of those ones that we've already talked about. So that sets the stage for you right there. So this one unit will cover all of the units that we've talked about. Now, this guy's a little heavier. Let's go back and see what the weight on this guy is. Let's see what the weight. Now, this is $394, and that is a steel. It's normally $799. Now, this is serious. Like people that run businesses, or when you really losing power around the house, look, it's going to run an ice maker, a mini speaker, light, hair dryer. I even put my heater on this thing. Let's see what the weight on this thing's about 25 pounds. I know I can tell. Look, I knew it. It's 25 pounds. I can feel it. Woo, that was a heavy one, boy. That's about my limit, 25 pounds. Let me see. I got to hold it with two hands there. But you can pretty much take it with you, 25 pounds. But you're getting 1800 watts of power. Now, look at here. Guys, we have 4, not 2. You're serious. It says, hey, now you can handle it. This is 4 AC outputs. So your devices. So that's 4. Then you have 4 DC outputs. So now you're up to 8 things that you got going on. And then over here, this is your DC input. Why? Because you need to charge up the unit. So in case once you deplete it, you need to recharge it. If the power is out, you're going to have to use the sun. Now, here's your DC output. You can charge this thing up or use the output if you have that connector there. Then you have your 12-volt outputs there. Then on the side here, you have your AC input. You have your circuit breaker right there, your grounding screw. Look at there. You can see right in there. Look at the holes there. You're going to need to really vent this guy. Nothing on the back. We're coming around the mountain here. Look at there. Look at the technology in there. Check out the product page on it. I'm not going to bore you with that. You can do that yourself. Now, I do have a video on that. This is the Elite 100. Let's take a look at it. This is the Elite 100 V2. Let's be clear. This is the V2.
Have you ever just had extension cords and you plug them in and they're all tangled up? But man, ring. I got an idea. I'm gonna pull up my Elite 100 Bluetti and power my vacuum to go ahead and clean my car. Now this is awesome. That way I have to fool any extension cords. I got power with me on the go wherever I am cleaning out my car. Man, this is such a game changer, and I love using this over an extension cord. Overall, I definitely would recommend.
Yeah, guys, that video was created very quickly. My son was about to go vacuum out his car, and he's getting the power extension cords. I'm like, what are you doing? We got all of these Blue Yetis around here. He's a strong guy. 25 pounds is nothing for him. So I said, let's do this video. And I was filming. It was so fun. And we used that video to kind of show people, the power or the ideas that you can use. See, look, we're at 97 here. We don't play with the big boys. We make sure because you need some power. Those little ones, okay. But we got the big boy charged up here. 1800 watts of power. Guys, this is only, let's look at the price again on this. I mean, this is going to be, just think about having this around your house when the power goes out. Man, I'm telling you, it's $394. It is a limited time deal. I'm telling you guys, I just want to thank Blue Yeti for sending it over to me. What a peace of mind it gives me. Now, we have some bigger units than these. This is 1,800 watts. We actually have some bigger units. Let me see here. I'm going to show you the one up above this one. This is the Elite 100. I'm going to show you the Elite 200. Now, that booger is under the desk, and I'm not going to lift that up, but I do have a video for you on that. This is the Elite 200. So this is the 100. Now we're going to show you the 200. So let me show you the screen here, right here. So now, so the price almost went up here. It's $799. Now look at the wattage on this guy, 2,600 watts. So we was at 1,800 watts. Now we're at 2,600 watts. Now you can see the screen. Look at all that. I'm going to show you the screen because I'm not going to lift this guy up. He is really huge here. So there it is, the screen there, right there, Elite 200. We have a video on this. I'm just going to run the video, as they say, run the video. Here
we got the Blue Yeti Elite 200 V2. This thing is reliable, portable power with versatile ports for devices and small appliances. This thing is fast charging, easy to use display, and solid performance. It is slightly bulky, but it's great for outdoor or emergency use. I definitely would recommend.
All right, he would definitely recommend. So I'm going to pull up the product page here. Let me show you the weight on this guy. I can tell you this guy's about 50 pounds or something. Oh, wow, look at there. So you're not lifting this one by yourself unless you're strong. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be nice. I'm a weakling here. 53.4 pounds is pretty heavy for me. Normally, when you get over that, they suggest that you have two people with you to carry that. But look, it gives you some all-in-one information here, how many times it can do stuff. But guys, this is where this thing will handle your refrigerator. If your refrigerator goes out, it will handle it. It is 2,600 watts of power. Now look at the technology behind here. This is what I did forget to mention on these units here. Blue Yeti has a great warranty. Most of them are 5-year. But look at it, guys. This Elite 200 is like an automotive grade battery here. It has a 17-year lifespan. That's amazing. And it's CNAS certified. It to over 6,000 plus cycles. What is a cycle? When the battery is depleted and you recharge it, that's considered a cycle. And Tony say that is the big guy. Now let me show you. I got another bigger guy. Yeah, this is the bigger one. You're right, Tony. This one is 2,600 watts. This is probably the biggest unit that we're going to talk about. But let me show it to you one more time. It's under my desk. I'm not going to lift this guy up. So let me go here. But here it is right here. Why did it keep changing on me here? There it is right there. There it is right there. It is, look at that wattage there. I don't know if you can see it, but it is showing you that it's 2,600 watts of power. Now, we're about to talk about the next one. So if I had a choice, I would probably choose the next one over this. Now, you're going to say, hey, well, you done sold me on this one, but let me highlight the next one in the carousel. I'm going to highlight the next one in the carousel. This is the carousel. If you're looking at my screen, guys, this is what we're considering the carousel. And I can select it here on my Amazon app, and it automatically selects it. Watch this. I love this. I'm going to do it here once I find the one I'm looking for. There it is. Okay, now watch this. It's automatically going to shift to it. There you go. Now you can see the price of this one's more. Now let's click on it. Now this one is the Blue Yeti AC200L. Now, I like this one. The other one's nice, but this one is expandable. What does that mean? Well, expandable, if you look right here on the side, this is the expansion right here on the side. You can have expansion batteries and increase the wattage of this unit. Right now, this one's 2,400, which is less than 2,800, but you get expandability. You're not locked in. All of the units that we've talked about are you get what you get. This one says, hey, I can grow. So this is why I would say you could buy this one and buy expanding batteries, I think up to 4, and really expand this guy. And right there, that's where the expansion is right there. But look at here, you're getting 4 AC output. And right here, this is a RV connector. So a lot of people get these for RVs. Now, you don't have to use that, but the power of this unit is the expandability. That's what sells here. And all of the outlets have covers on them. Really, really nice. Now, we do have, I think, 2 videos on this guy. Let's look at the price and the weight on this before we go. The price is $8.99, and let's look at the weight. This guy is about 60-something pounds. I know I can't lift this booger by myself. 61.4 pounds. But you're getting into serious power here, guys. Like I say, this is going to definitely handle your refrigerator. You know it's made for, like it has an RV outlet. You know it's powering some big units there. Now, let me get to the video here. We got 2 videos here. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to show. Let me show you this.
Now we're going to talk about the AC2L. Here's the AC2L. This is their 2,400 watt unit, and this guy is heavy. Yeah. So it has four AC inputs. Well, AC output. I don't know why I keep saying input. AC output right there. Look. And you see the cover? Look at there. That is really nice. Here's the RV right there. So if you got an RV, connect that right there to it. Then you have your USB outputs here. You have two USB A's and two USB-C's with the covers there. We'll get you up in most cover view there. And then this right here where you can expand it here. There's your DC output. That's your old car cigarette lighter. And this is I don't know what that is. We have to see what that is. But then on the side here, I think I can turn this around. Right here. Look on the side of this thing. This is where you're getting the expandability here. Look at there. This is your battery expansion right here for your battery expansion. Then you have your DC input. This one actually screws in. Wow. And then this is another one right here for your AC input. This is actually right here is where you charge it at. So. But let me put the caps back on. Those two screw right there. Those two on that side screw in. So I'm going to screw those. And then these just pop in here. So I'm gonna pop those in. Why is that not going in? All right, there we go. I'm gonna turn this around. And now this is the pack of cables that came with the AC2L. So let me open this bag. Got a nice little bag. You can put everything in it. So and then also the cables it came with nice tie down Blue Yeti logo on it. So you can keep all of the cables together. That's amazing. Look at that nice Blue Yeti logo there. That is really cool. Man, I tell you, Blue Yeti got great products. I'm telling you.
All right, guys, that was a great. I didn't want to pull that guy out. He's sitting under my desk. That's 65 pounds. And we're about to wrap this stream up here. I do got one more video where we took it out for a spin here. Here we go. All right, guys, that is it. What a great video. As you can see there, this thing was powering a, what was that thing called? What do you call that? What is that thing called? Well, that cooker there, I forget what it's called. I love that thing. What do you call it? Anybody know what it's called? Anyway, but that thing is really nice. It's pretty heavy. I would suggest 2 people. I just lift it up briefly, but the cool thing about this unit is the expandability, guys. So I'm going to say that's going to do it for us today. I am whipped. I only wanted to do 30 minutes. Whenever I get to talking about power, I'm very passionate about it. As you can see, I love all of these units here, but we have had a great time. I want to thank, let me look here, Tony that was on Facebook. Thank you, my friend, my brother. We had Bible Man NC, SNK, Preemie Love. We had Noodles. We had Icy, and anybody else that was here. Guys, if you're new to Amazon, if you're on Amazon, hit the follow button and we celebrate with you. But guys, we brought you the deal where you can grab that dough tonight. It was really fun. Thanks for celebrating with us. We had a great time. But remember to hit that follow button, click those hearts there. All of those help us out. But it has been a pleasure today, guys, to be with you, to talk about some Blue Yeti products and some power products. But remember, I wanted to show you our jingle before we leave. Let me know if you guys like our jingle here. Here we go.
Simply spinning all the rest. Computer Pal.
Did you guys like our jingle? We created that jingle. That was so fun. All right, we got a comment here. It says, thank you. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for hanging in there, Tony. We're about to close out. And guys, you know how we close out around here. We always say, remember to love God and love one another.